violence or no other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
We've got some breaking news right now to tell you about out of Southwest Miami-Dade, where there's been a shooting at a Walmart.
Man, they shooting up the Walmart. Okay. It's supposed to be a place where you can go grocery shopping safely, and we all know Walmart is a little ratchet, but you definitely don't expect to have to be dodging bullets in the produce section.
It's at Southwest 211th Street and Dixie Highway. Lots of police activity there tonight. Miami-Dade police say one person was shot and another person is detained. We're working to figure out the circumstances and the condition of the person who was shot. CBS 4 has a crew on the scene gathering details. We'll bring you the latest as we learn it.
In other news tonight, a person is in custody after a deadly gunfire erupting in a Walmart. Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter live in Southwest Miami-Dade now with our investigation tonight.
Gunshots in this Southwest Miami Walmart sent people like Lily Sorzano into hiding.
I hear 5 more. I'm like, oh, no, wait, those sound like gunshots. And then I told my mom, let's hide.
Sorzano, who was shopping near the electronics section, thought it was an active shooter situation when...
Yeah, man, and that can be scary, especially all this stuff popping off. You're definitely going to think that, oh, man, it's time to go. So that's why, hey, stay strapped. It's Florida, so, you know, I know somebody in that mug had a gun. And the thing is, Walmart, if you guys don't know, Walmart banned guns a while ago. They banned guns a while ago. Yet and still, people still walking into Walmart with guns.
And she heard more shots.
I thought, that's it. They're going to shoot us right now.
But Miami-Dade police say it was men who got into an argument and exchanged gunfire.
Whoa. Just men? No. Those aren't just men. Those are super gremlins on demon time.
It was an altercation. About what? We do not know.
Police say one person died and another was taken into custody running away from the store. We spoke to several family members who identify the victim as 19-year-old Noah Perez.
He was very loving. He was, you know, a family guy.
Family did not want to show their face, but say Noah was shopping with his mother and his young child.
She said that they was inside the store and 3 people came and ambushed him.
Police.
Dang. So his ops were obviously following him. Maybe he had posted something on social media, or maybe they was just on his behind and trailing back, and they were in a vehicle that he wasn't used to.
Swarmed the store and released employees and customers slowly, but their investigation continued late into the night.
Police do tell us that they recovered a gun on scene. This is still very much under investigation. We're live in Southwest Miami-Dade tonight. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.
In other local news, we're learning a lot more about a shooting inside a busy Southwest Miami-Dade Walmart. A 16-year-old arrested. Police say he got into an argument with another teen and opened fire. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live with more on this. Roy.
Louis and Miami-Dade police say that both the shooter and the victim were at one point in their lives friends. It's right here at this.
See, and that's horrible, man, that us as brothers, black men, we can't keep our friendships going. You know, I done fell out with a whole bunch of friends, honestly, to where I can only like really rock with family like that. It's like that, man, because these dudes, you know, they will double cross you over some money, over some, you know, whatever, honestly. And it only, for me, it only takes like some small that I know can snowball and I fall back. So I done fell out with a lot of homies, and it is what it is.
This Walmart where the two got into some sort of an argument and began shooting at each other. Unfortunately, one of those teens would lose his life. The other is now behind bars.
It wasn't just like a round fire, da 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 da. It was like da da da
Witnesses describing the sound of gunfire that rang out inside of this Walmart off US 1 and Southwest 211th Street Tuesday.
As I'm running out, I'm going like this to let people know, and then cars start rushing out.
Erica Pozo tells me she was eating near the store's entrance when from 1 second to the next, she and hundreds of other shoppers started running for cover.
I dropped my sub, I ran like hell, got to the parking garage. The people around me told me to get down and duck behind cars.
Miami-Dade police said it was just after.
Look at all the pandemonium these super gremlins are causing. You got police pulling up, all these types of resources being spent. This is why we ain't got no money for no damn programs. Because this is where the money got to go. It's a must.
After 3 in the afternoon when 16-year-old Malachi Allah walked into the department store and bumped into the victim. The two then got into an argument when relatives say 19-year-old Noah Perez, who was with his child and his mother, was shot.
With his child and his mother. And see, the super OG gremlins, they'll say, man, back in the day, we had a code. If you was with your child and your mother, we wasn't going to roll up on you. We was going to get you later. That you would get a pass that day. That's what they'll say, but is that really the case? No. It's not really the case. If you look at those homicides back in the day, they ain't care. They was just like these super gremlins now. Okay? That's the reality. A lot of these things repeat themselves. Okay? Sometimes I'll be looking for stories, and there's like similar stories with similar names that happened, you know, a few years ago. Not even like decades ago, a few years ago, with the same situation, similar names, but a whole different situation, you know, maybe even in a different city. But a lot of these stories, the title is general, so it brings up a lot of different search results in the algorithm. But it's wicked out here. These super gremlins are on demon time.
She said that they was inside the store and 3 people came and ambushed him.
While Perez was taken to the hospital, he ultimately died from his injuries.
He was very loving. He was, you know, a family guy.
Roy Ramos, Local 10. I went to the home of the alleged shooter who was arrested to find out why he would open fire on the teen who detectives said was once his friend. While Malachi's mother wouldn't come outside, she believes her son was defending himself.
They threatened Malachi. They threatened to kill Malachi on several occasions. That's an ongoing thing.
So you heard what she said. They threatened to kill Malachi on several occasions. I'm going to tell you this right now. Just because they going back and forth in the Instagram DMs and the Facebook DMs don't mean that, you know, I got to get him before he gets me. Like, y'all need to stop going back and forth and creating ops, you know, surreptitiously, and just it's embarrassing, bro. It really is. And the mother, oh, they was threatening. Probably he was probably threatening them too. That's how it goes. They probably made songs about each other. I mean, y'all know that. Y'all know how this thing goes.
And Malachi Allah does face a number of charges that include second-degree murder. At some point, he is expected to face a judge in juvenile court. We will be there for that and let you know what happens. For now, here in Southwest Miami-Dade, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
A heated argument between 2 men ends in deadly gunfire inside a local Walmart. And without knowing, many customers found themselves near a shootout.
NBC6 reporter Ryan Nelson is in Southwest Miami-Dade with what we know.
A family of the man who was shot and killed say they're heartbroken and demanding answers. They say they want to know why things escalated to violence.
Bullets flying and a life taken inside a Southwest Miami-Dade Walmart Wednesday afternoon.
That was my godson. And I just got the news just now.
Yeah, man. A lot of people falling. A lot of people are falling out here in these streets. These super gremlins ain't playing. You have to take precaution. You got to arm yourself. You got to be able to defend yourself. It looks like he was ambushed at the Walmart. That's absolutely insane. Like these little super gremlins don't care about anyone's lives. They don't care about throwing their lives away. It's absolutely disgusting. It's embarrassing because they, the shoppers over here thinking that it's a mass shooter. Meanwhile, it's just two super gremlins settling their beef, and ends up with, Buddy getting killed.
That they shot him and killed him.
Family and friends identifying 19-year-old Noah Perez as the man who was shot and killed. They say he was shopping with his aunt and 2-year-old son, and tell NBC6 Perez turned 19 just 5 days ago.
I mean, he was with his aunt and his son. Imagine that. Imagine the trauma that young man is going to face for the rest of his life. Woo. Feel bad for the kids, man.
Lovable, he put his son first. His main focus was to beat up for his son and watch him grow and stuff like that. And they took that from him. That's why I'm so hurtful, because he just beginning his life. Like, he's so young.
And see, this is why you can't have children and be in the streets, because now their life is ruined as well. And you put their lives in danger. I don't know what went down between them. Like I said, it's probably some social media beef. Could be real life beef blended with social media beef, whatever. It's never worth it. It never is. And these stories, they just keep coming. Okay, there's no shortage. And that's a problem.
Now I see how I feel, because we never had no tragedy like this in our family. Now I see how others felt. Like, it's very hurtful. I just pray that these kids just put the guns down. That's all.
Put the guns down. That's what they keep saying. That's what they keep saying. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Miami-Dade police say it all started as an argument between two men inside the Walmart on 211th Street and US 1 around 3 p.m. Officers say things got violent when the men pulled out guns and started shooting at each other. Perez was declared dead at a local hospital. Police say the man who shot him—
That's like an N-word moment, like the Boondocks.
—was detained at the scene, and the gun used in the shooting was recovered by investigators.
As units were arriving, he was seen running outside the store.
Homicide detectives are working to get to the bottom of how and why the disagreement started and whether the shooter will be charged.
Yeah, he was present. The baby was present. My auntie ran from the front to the back, and she found him on the floor.
As soon as we have any additional details, we will be sure to update you. Ryan Nelson, NBC6 News.
All right, guys. So I do want to show you a little bit more about the victim. They were both in the streets. It looks like this was a situation where they were beefing. They probably were trying to catch each other lacking on different occasions, and one got the better of the other. But if you take a look at his shirt, it explicitly says, "Stop snitching." Okay, and I wish we could see this full picture, but it says "Stop snitching" something, woo. I don't know. But I'm sure in his case, he would want the perpetrator to be caught and be found, as he has been found. Okay. But to put "Stop snitching" on your shirt and then getting clapped out here in these streets, it's very ironic.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
So it is what it is.